Today I'm going to show you and talk to you about some basic information about Google Forms and how it can be useful to you in your classroom. Getting to Google Forms involves clicking on the Google Apps icon or simply typing in Google Forms in your search bar. Once you arrive at Google Forms, like all Google products, you have your most recent ones available. And you have different templates here, and you can also click on the template gallery to see even more templates. I'm going to click on the exit ticket template to show you how you can customize these and talk to you a little bit more about how you could use them in your classroom. Once you click on the template, you have the options of making it your own by clicking here. And then you can change the theme color. There's different colors. You can even change this picture here, and you can do that by clicking on image. There's a bunch that are already available to you. I'm just going to click on this one, click insert, and now I have changed my header. I can change background colors. There's a lot of different things you can do to make it your own, even the font. Once you have customized your Google form to your own liking, you put the title here. So this is going to just say title. And then you can even give a description. And for mine, it's simply going to say description. And then for this option, you can have your students put their name. And you can also have their email. You can also require things. So if I want my students to give their email, I'm going to put required. And if I want my students to put their name, I'm going to also have required. When you get here, there are some default questions available to you that Google has. And you can edit these, you can delete them entirely. It's really up to you. So this was an exit ticket. So what's one important thing you learned in class today? And so this is a long answer. You also have the choice of different types of answers. If you click here, you can do short answer if it's just a few words. You can do multiple choice. You can do check boxes. You can do a drop down, or you could even have it to where your students have to upload a particular file. And there's even more options here. When you have an option, all you have to do is click and you can edit. You can edit your options easily, and you can add as many as you'd like. You can also copy by clicking the duplicate icon, and now you have a copy. This is very useful if your questions aren't changing a whole lot. There's some other options you have too. If you click the photo icon, you can add pictures to go along with your questions. You can also import questions if you have some questions already saved on another form or that you've used in the past. You can also add title and description. If you want to section out your Google Forms, like maybe this is on one subject, maybe this is on another, it's really up to you. You can even add videos to your form. So there's a lot of things that you can add, and you can use these for all kinds of things. Exit tickets, quizzes, feedback, setting up conferences. And once you actually have your responses in, it's very easy for you to click responses. And if I had responses on here, they would be beautifully graphed so I can easily see individuals or the entire classes. So it takes the grading out of things for me. It takes a lot of the hard work out of things for me. So I love using Google Forms. I've used them in the past to communicate with parents and to get preferences on what they would like. I've used them in the past to ask my students what they've learned or what they would like to learn about or what book we'd like to read. And I've also used them for gauging how my students have done on a particular assignment by giving them a quick little exit ticket or quiz or whatever else you like to use. And it's very easy to add it to your Google Classroom.